A few weeks ago, as 2020 came to an end, I think many breathed a sigh of relief that the year was over. There is usually a sense of hope and optimism as a new year begins, and I believe many of us had such high hopes. It has been challenging to sustain those hopes during these first weeks of 2021, with high pandemic numbers, the disturbances at the Capitol in Washington, economic questions, vaccine questions, and so on. For the well-being of our country, for the sake of future generations like the young men here at Curley, for peace of mind and the common good, I think most of us want to do something positive. Archbishop Lori has called the faithful of the Archdiocese of Baltimore to a day of prayer on Friday, January the 15th, a time to pray for our nation and its leaders in the aftermath of last week's violence in our nation's capital. In the Catholic tradition of Fridays being days of penitence, the Archbishop encourages us, for example, to pray, to skip a meal, perhaps to reconcile with someone who has offended us. He also urges us to pray for the members of the Maryland General Assembly who begin their legislative session this week. Prayer can really change hearts, beginning with our own hearts, but in a powerful spiritual way, reaching out and changing others as well. This weekend, as we celebrate the birthday of Martin Luther King Jr., who also shows us the power of nonviolence, which he taught so eloquently, and a call to both dream of a better future and then work for a change of heart, all of this is so rooted in our Christian tradition. The scripture readings for this coming Sunday speak of God calling individuals to special roles, but also individuals reaching out, as Andrew then calls his brother Peter to come and meet Jesus, who he already is proclaiming as the Messiah. One person, one voice, one prayer begins a process of change. And that is where hope lies. That is how positive growth comes about in most cases. May each of us and our Curley family be sources of hope, forces for good, and instruments of peace. This is Father Dowell here at Archbishop Curley High School in Baltimore, wishing you the Lord's peace.